I've been in the industry for 25 years. The first half of that has been a salesperson. The second half has been leading teams, building teams in all facets in commercial, residential, rural, business broking. So our major difference in our offering is that I have a theory that why does an agent pay more to sell a house that's a $2 million home compared to a $500,000 home? And that's because it's done on a percentage. That's the norm in our market. That's where I felt the niche was. That's the challenging bit of asking the question, how do we change that up? Which we have.
When we created Real Specialists, we've spent hundreds of hours researching the marketplace. We've interviewed agents, interviewed business leaders and all facets of the industry. Obviously there's been a real drop in turnover and a downward pressure on commissions in the last couple of years. And that's made it increasingly hard for an agent to make a decent living.
What was really apparent that every agency in a suburb has the same cost structure and they're just burning profit on overheads because they won't share the services. We've created that plug and play, use your own brand, use us to service you in regards to your services and become profitable or more profitable.
When we started Real Specialists, the agents were at the heart of everything that we did. We went out to the market to find the best technology to support agents to achieve their goals.
We looked at how to keep agents agile. They could move really quick, change with the markets. They have free access. It's all about the agent. Brand is imperative, and that's the secret sauce to making this thing work. We knew we had to have a world-class brand that people could fall in love with, people could recognise in the market. To get a great brand, we had to go world-class. Rob Janoff created the Apple logo. He's the original Apple logo designer. Had a lot of influence around Steve Jobs at the time in regards to creating a brand, a recognisable brand. It's lasted 30 odd years in the market, hasn't changed a lot. Test the time is significant. We engaged in Rob Janoff's team, and we flew to LA.
We've been talking about Real Specialists for a couple of weeks now, and I wanted to show you the logo that I've designed for the new brand. The things I've been trying to do are create elements that will instantly make brand recognition for this new brand. We
did a series with him in regards to branding, logo design, colour palettes, here in Australia and when we're in LA. The end product is amazing, and the feedback that we've had people come to us that had their own brands that said, can you support us on our own brand? And we will. And that's another niche of our offering. And when they do sit down and see our brand and see what we've got, they've actually they've rebranded over to us as a Real Specialist rather than keeping their own brand. Rob and his team has been significant in that, and we're still working with Rob and Rob Janoff Studios to create the next style of the branding we're rolling through, the next phase that we're doing in regards to what sector we're working with, and it's a constant team environment. And I believe we've engaged in the best in the world, and that's what we want to be. What Rob did do, and Rob's team, was bring the brand to become a feeling. And we really emphasised the real, and that was a learning curve for Shalane and I in regards to what it means, and put a meaning behind the brand that people can fall in love with it. And working with Rob's team, this come to light even more, that brand is so imperative.
Companies talk a lot about wanting to develop their people and make sure that we're taking care of you. At Real Specialist, we have actually built a whole system with the people at the forefront of our minds to ensure that you can achieve your goals, both professionally and personally. At Real Specialist, we really care.
Building teams was really important for us. We needed the best people in the industry, leading industry players that knew real estate. We tapped into all our relationships outside and inside the industry.
So I've been in real estate for 14 years with a major franchise, and I found it needed to change. What I've found is that I am my own business and the major franchises don't support that. This model actually promotes who I am and resonates more with my community.
I've been working in commercial real estate for a number of years now, specialising in the Tweed and Northern Rivers area. We've found that Real Specialists really allows us to be agile and create opportunities, utilising the technology advantages we have in this market and finding niche opportunities for buyers and sellers alike.
I've been fortunate enough to be in commercial real estate now for 40 years. In fact, I've just celebrated my 40th year this year, and over that time I've seen some enormous changes in commercial real estate. Real Specialists provide me with the data so that my clients can make informed decisions.
I've been involved in the sales industry for the last 35 years and the last 12 years in commercial property sales and leasing, and have conducted in excess of 600 transactions around Tweed, Northern Rivers and the lower Gold Coast. Real Specialists support me from the back end, allowing me to deal with my clients on the front foot.
I've sold real estate for 10 years. I know the system we've built is reliable, functional and professional. It delivers.
One of the things I love and am excited about with Real Specialists and working with them is the technology side of things. Their database systems, their marketing systems, and just the whole flow through from start to finish, harnessing the latest technology really is exciting for me. So I'm certainly looking forward to that. And my experience overall in working with Real Specialists has been simply fantastic.
We knew obviously the tech part was getting more and more focused on. We went down the line of building our own tech platform to help agents and help us process stock, process the line of communication all the way from appraisal through to settlements, and also a print platform, variable data platform, which just streamlines the process. We've created a platform to onboard our first initial 1,000 agents. It's a big, bold goal. However, when we looked at disruptors around the world, you need to be able to scale, and we need to be able to support anyone from Cairns through to South Australia to WA, where we want the best of the best and allow them to flourish and build their own teams, build wealth behind them and create wealth rather than them paying a premium for a service that they may not be getting. And the system that we've built and the platform we can supply allows you to do that.
The technology solution that we have handpicked to support you will take away all of the stress and automate the tasks that you don't really like doing to allow you to focus on all of the things that you do.
Our brand also allows, and systems allows us, if someone loves their brand and has been building their brand over time and it's a strong brand inside their community, they keep their brand. We don't want to take their brand. Employ us to do your services and plug us in and keep building your brand. Build a team. So we're here to build profit in your business by supplying you world-class real estate services that I believe you can't get anywhere else.
Real Specialists allows agents to focus on what they do best, building relationships with buyers and sellers.
Ultimately, the consumer employs us to do a job in regards to help them sell or list or manage their property or lease their property. So again, building a brand that was agent focused but also customer focused was again paramount at the top of the list.
At Real Specialists, the agents are at the heart of everything we do. We've worked hard to create platforms and systems to support you, the agent, to achieve all of your goals in real estate.
Real Specialists are here to help. If you need a real estate service provider, we're the best in the country.